So the first way he gets in is always through some kind of sin. And we're not talking about venial sin here. We're talking about something grave, some mortal sin. Somebody in a family line commits a mortal sin. That mortal sin then gets into the family. So the primary way that which he gets in is by committing the sin, attaching himself to somebody in the lineage. Then from there it gets passed. We'll talk about how that happens in a minute. Okay. The next is from some kind of a curse. People will be cursed within a particular family, and it gets passed from generation to generation. Sometimes these coincide. So, for example, if you take the Freemasonic curse, they coincide. The Freemasonic curse has a very distinctive, when the spirits get in from Freemasonry, they have a very distinctive patterns that you will see. There's certain kind of health patterns, usually things revolving around respiration, things of that sort. They'll also, with the Freemasonic spirit that gets passed generationally, there is, and I'm not passing any judgment on anybody who's become a Freemason. Well, maybe. Okay. But what happens is one of the principal things that ends up happening in relationship to Freemasons is, because of the nature of the sin that gets them in and the curse that they agree to take on to their family line, to the fourth and fifth generations, very often sins against the sixth commandment, specifically molestation, gets passed from generation to generation. I've actually seen, when women come to me and I ask, they tell me they've been molested and there's something diabolic that's about it, over 50% of the time there's Freemasonry involved in some way. So this is when people sit there and say, oh, it's just a group of nice guys. Sorry, it is a thoroughly evil institution. I'm not saying that the people at the bottom understand that, but it's a thoroughly evil institution, and the way you know that too is, especially when you get to the top, it's completely Luciferian. Okay, so it can be the type of thing where the oppression follows a generation to generation. And then it can just be the spirits that just are passed or that are there and just do ordinary temptation. The oppression stuff you don't see too often in generational stuff unless it's, again, connected to Freemasonry. A lot of times, for some reason or another, there's that oppression in connection to Freemasonry. Because the demons are moving people, they're attacking them from the outside, moving people from the outside to do these things.